Well, if you're wondering how to spend the weekend and make your yard look absolutely spectacular, or maybe a Mother's Day idea inside, stay tuned. Mark Linton has some wonderful ideas for you coming up next.
Step into a magical world at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. A world full of color and inspiration, beautiful ideas to transform your home inside and out. Explore acres of displays to spark ideas for your own home and garden, plus expert advice to help bring your ideas to life. Right now, save on awesome annuals, only $9.99 per flat. Visit Lintons.com for ideas galore. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart, between the 20 bypass and exit 96 off the toll road.
Well, welcome to the show. We're at beautiful Linton's Enchanted Gardens off of County Road 17 in Elkhart, and Mark Linton is here with me. Mark, it's been kind of an unusual spring, hasn't it? And we're going to kind of touch on some of the outdoor things in the second half of the show here today. But here in the beginning of the program, we're kind of staying inside.
We are, and what we have behind me here is a vignette that our design team has set up, and the theme today is French country, and you're going to see predominantly a lot of reds, and then we're accenting with some other colors. We've got some yellows and some lime greens that we're incorporating in there, but what we'd like to do is give the viewers an idea of what they can do with their home, and some ideas for the kitchen as well. And so this is kind of a country type of look.
Country is really big here in these parts, and if you'd like to find out more about what we're talking about and get some first-hand advice from the Linton staff here, you can go online at lintons.com or visit anytime during the day today and through the weekend and through the entire week. But Mark, again, country, the theme here today. We will mention in the second half of the show a focus on Mother's Day and a nice little series on plant introductions, right?
That's right, Craig. What we've got here behind us is we've already set up part of the display. We've got some nice shelving units here, and I always like to share the prices. We've got some sale prices on these items. The two-tier shelf is on sale for $99.99. We've got the larger four-tier shelf on sale for only $149.99. And what I like is the chicken that we've got on top here ties in with our French country theme. We've got some decorative plates with the chicken motif on there as well. Only $7.99.
$7.99. That's a good price.
Got some reproduction antique tins as well as signs, along with chicken, which matches our color scheme. I particularly like the aged look of the cattle down below here. Nice kind of old farmhouse type of look. Then we've got a clock that would work out well in the kitchen. Again, sale price is only $61.99 for the clock. And then mirror and light fixture down here. The sale price for the light fixture, it's 50% off, only $114.99. And what we're doing is starting out with a nice rusty deep red tablecloth accented with some yellow, and you're going to see us build up this display here.
All right, well, if you've been following the show, you know Mark talks a lot about color and also scale. And color, Mark, I can tell right away a big part of the French country layout here. And sometimes we don't think of color so much, do we, when we think of country?
It's very, very important. And when we've got our guests coming in here, they know they like it, but they don't actually know why they like it. And it's pretty much the color. Colorful is a really powerful tool.
Isn't that the best compliment of all? You know they like it, but they really don't know why they like it. That's a great compliment.
It is, and that's where our skills and talents really shine.
All right. Speaking of skills and talent, I think we're going to have some help here real soon from Diana, who will help us. And I'm just going to scoot right over here if you don't mind. Diana's going to help us kind of lay in the different objects that you're going to be presenting here today.
We've got a custom floral here. We've done botanically correct silks, and it's in an antique reproduction maple sugar container. We're going to incorporate that into our display.
All these items are available at Linton's. You can come on out and see what we're talking about even later on this morning.
Nice fruit arrangement here, only $31.99, and you're seeing we're going to do a repeat of the colors that are here in this fruit arrangement.
You know, it's amazing what you can do. 3 minutes before the show, you get this idea, and voila. Well, more than 3 minutes, probably, huh?
They actually spent several days building up this vignette here. Some canned vegetables. Again, these are silk vegetables. We've got some peas in here and some radishes in an antique ball jar.
You get a lot of buses that come through here from outside of the region, Mark, and I would think, again, country high on their list, right?
It is. You know what? It's a lot of the city folks wanting to escape to our area, and that's the appeal or the charm of our setting here. We've got some incredibly realistic apples, almost good enough to eat here.
Those aren't real?
Nice detail on the stems here. We're going to incorporate those into the display as well. And again, we've selected them because of the color.
Whoever came up with those did a great job. Those look at those. They look so real.
And then next we've got a little topiary, potted topiary here, only $9.99, and this is really cute. This is a set of salt and pepper shakers, and little birds in a basket. Actually, they're kissing each other there. We're going to incorporate those into the shelf.
Attention to detail. That's what you come to expect when you come here to Linton's. You will find everything in place for a purpose.
This is another spectacular arrangement that our design team has done. A little larger version. You see the mixed fruit in here. Again, similar color tones on a nice antique pedestal and base. And what I particularly like is the moss that they've incorporated in here. This arrangement's only $109.99.
A lot of great splashes of color in that display.
And then Craig, we've got a couple of tins here. We've got a cup and a pail, and we've incorporated a silk plant into there. Again, pulling in the same red color tones as well.
Diana, you're doing such a great job. Fantastic work. And, you know, we didn't mention anything about the apron that Diana's wearing.
Diana is modeling for us today, and we do sell a lot of different aprons. She is color coordinated with our vignette here. The apron is only $41.99.
Very good.
And along with our chickens, we've got some little baby chicks, as well as a botanically correct potted coleus here, particularly like the roots and the artificial dirt that you see there.
Now, if those little baby chicks were real, Mark, they would not remain that size for more than a day, right?
We actually know that firsthand after our Easter event where we were raising baby chicks and ducks.
That looks good. Now, that might be something Gary Martin, our producer, would enjoy.
Actually, these are good enough to eat, but you wouldn't want to eat them. They are artificial and for decoration purposes only. And very popular here in our store. A nice plate of these set on the kitchen counter is very appealing. And
I like they're fresh.
They're only $6.99 for each pastry, and we've got them setting on a glass plate here, and the plate is only $10.99.
They look so real that, no kidding, so soft to the touch. Just someone is going to try to take a bite out of that. I can tell you right now, it's that realistic, and I'm sorry, but it just makes me hungry, Mark.
And they will be surprised if they do take a bite out of it. A couple of framed antique seed packets here we're going to set on the shelf. Again, pulling the green tones, and I particularly like the red that's in the tomato there. Ties in with the rest of the accessories.
Excellent. Some great ideas for the interior, and the theme is country, French country to be particular and exact. Second half of the show, we're going to go outside.
This is a small swag that our design team has created. A nice silk ribbon here. It's only $19.99. Again, we've pulled in the red, orange, and the yellows, and we're going to incorporate that right above our milk sign there.
Again, Lintons.com, Lintons.com for more ideas along the lines of what we're talking about, and other great items additionally there too for you.
Another antique reproduction tin. We're incorporating some candles. Candles are a great way to add some fragrance as well as color in the kitchen. And the one that we've picked out here ties in with yellow.
Yankee Candle, and French country kind of go hand in glove, I believe. That's a very popular name and available right here at Linton's, and you can find it all through the day here, today, Saturday.
And Craig, what we've got here, another dessert. Again, this is something that looks good enough to eat, but you certainly wouldn't want to. And it does feel very, very fresh. We've got the cake on a little pedestal here, and the price is only $24.99.
Very, very nice. So realistic. And again, it's just making me more hungry. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this segment. Might have to stop and get a bite to eat here.
This is a great way to leave messages for the family. This is a little teapot chalkboard and a little place to hold the chalk down below, and it's only $16.99.
Now, that is a very practical idea as well. I like that. And Mark, you've mentioned before, you don't have 100 probably of these items in stock, so if you see that, you like it, you need to run out. Diana, in fact, has told us on more than one occasion where someone has seen something here during the segment, they've come immediately out to get it.
You're right, Craig. And then we're adding a hand-blown glass chicken. This regular price is $41.99. It's on sale for $21.99. We've got some unusual candles here. This is a soy wax candle, and it's in a baking tin. And when you burn this, it smells exactly like vanilla pound cake.
Wow. Can you light that up right now? Well, the sights and the sounds and the smells of Linton's, you'll immediately identify with all those when you come here.
Got a larger antique reproduction egg tin, which ties in with our other tins. Again, using the same color tones. What I like is what the design team has done with this antique tin. We've incorporated some artificial eggs, which look incredibly realistic, as well as I've got some straw in there. And they've just positioned the lid so it's at a slight angle.
Yeah. It would do no good to have that lid actually over the top of those eggs, as you can see. Very nice look. I bet there's a lot of people at home that are saying, you know what, I would love to do that. I just don't have an idea where to start. That's where you come in.
Well, we like to set up displays and vignettes basically to provide inspiration for our guests. We're adding another little potted silk topiary, and we've got these silver measuring spoons. Again, a little bird decoration on the top of the measuring spoons.
Now, Mark, to yours and Diana's credit, you're putting a lot of items together here, but it is not looking cluttered. You want to stay away from that, don't you?
You certainly do. The eye needs a place to rest, and that's why we have actually some empty spaces just for the eye to rest upon. We've got some handmade kitchen towels here. Home is where your mom is. Perfect Mother's Day gift. Mother's Day is this weekend. And again, we've got some ceramic vases here. These are only $6.99 in same color tones for the vignette.
All right, a lot of these items are going to be available here, obviously, throughout the day. You don't have to buy the entire set. You can buy any individual item. They're all individually priced.
Craig, we've got a couple of glass dishes, absolutely beautiful with the lime green and the brown finish here. Smaller one's $10.99, larger one is only $13.99. We've got a plate rack up there. We're going to add these two to the others.
I'm a sucker for that lime green look, and Mark, you've kind of gravitated toward lime green the last couple of shows, haven't you?
It's been a very, very strong color.
And versatile, isn't it?
It can blend very well with quite a few other things. And we've got a couple more antique reproduction tins here, again, like the chicken wire that's on there. And we've got some vegetables as well as some eggs which are poking through.
And again, looking so real. You can almost smell that. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Lintons.com if you'd like to find out more or stop by. Linton's much more than a retail stop. It is a destination, County Road 17 in Elkhart.
In here we've got a cookbook stand or easel with nice weights to hold down the pages.
I don't think I've ever seen quite that technique used before. Is that commonplace, or did you just discover something like that?
Actually, Craig, that is designed exactly for that purpose.
Excellent. Very practical. Very practical. Well, no set would be complete without a rooster.
We've got a metal rooster here, only $49.99.
Kind of a hammered metal look. And the tones, Mark, just really, really blend into the set. Got the splash of color right next to the rooster. And then, speaking of color,
again, we're doing a repeat of the colors here. This is a floor mat that we've got a frame for. I'm going to incorporate this.
All right, got the floor mat right there.
To the frame.
And we've used that frame before, haven't we, Mark? And that's what makes it so cool. You can interchange with the season. You can interchange with the decor.
Very interchangeable.
Yep. You got a little bit of a piggy here, huh?
You know, typically pigs aren't allowed in the kitchen. We're not going to put this on the counter, but we're going to put it down below. And it does go quite well with our French country theme.
All right. Well, we've seen some pigs out here. In fact, the petting zoo. We've got a couple of pigs out there. And Diana putting the finishing touches there on the pig. Now we're going to swing around and kind of finish up the detail here. Again, in the second half of the show, we're going outside, so be tuned for that.
Here we've got a chicken setting on a very realistic nest with an egg, and going to incorporate that into our display. And antique reproduction recipe box here, and this is a place on top here for a photo frame.
Put whatever picture you'd like inside there. That's a very neat idea.
Basket of very realistic artificial vegetables, and again we're using the red wire to tie in with the colors of our vignette.
Again, Mark, on your shopping trips, I would imagine you spend a lot of time and forethought into, you know, what eventually will become a display inside your store in May and June, but a lot of these ideas are birthed way before May.
You're right. We actually have an amazing amount of vendors that go into creating a display like what we have here. This is definitely a wow. This is a pretty fancy, spectacular rooster. It's also on sale. It's only $78.99.
Don't drop it, Diana. Don't drop it. Okay. Very nice. Whoops.
Craig, just like the desserts, we've got some very delicious looking rolls and bread here. We've put in a nice wire basket. Again, these are just totally artificial and for looks only. Nice to be able to have them sitting on the counter. Always has the look of fresh baked bread.
Very neat. A lot of great ideas here. You can incorporate the entire set or pieces of it. Makes no difference.
And what we've done here, we've added some nesting material. You see some feathers and some branches and some twigs here, along with the very realistic looking eggs. And we're going to set this down on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like I'm at home here, Mark. Diana's really making us feel comfortable. The French country look, it kind of engenders that feeling, doesn't it?
It does. And next we've got a couple of little baby pigs here. These are so cute. They're on sale for only $24.99 a piece. It's Wilbur.
And who might this be?
Oh, we can call her Charlotte.
Charlotte's a little bit bigger than Wilbur. Very good.
And then we've got our singing chef, which we're going to incorporate into the display as well.
Lintons.com for more great ideas from Linton's Enchanted Gardens. And Mark, safe to say this is the wow of the wow on the show?
You're right, Craig. This is our grand finale. This chicken arrangement here is a custom arrangement that our design team has put together. Nice rusty metal, bright colors that complement our color theme that we've got here with our vignette.
That is stunning. Stunning, Mark. Absolutely stunning. And that kind of wraps up what really has turned out to be a showstopper of a segment.
That does. It completes our French country segment here.
All right. Well, it is Mother's Day. As Mark mentioned, Mother's Day weekend. We're going to have some Mother's Day ideas for you, and then also go outside to, introduce you to some brand new plants. You know, plants, trees, and shrubs are the theme here at Linton's, and we'll go outside in just a bit, so don't go away.
Step into a magical world at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, a world full of color and inspiration, beautiful ideas to transform your home inside and out. Explore acres of displays to spark ideas for your own home and garden, plus expert advice to help bring your ideas to life. Right now, save on awesome annuals, only $9.99 per flat. Visit Lintons.com for ideas galore. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart, between the 20 bypass and exit 96 off the toll road.
We are outside in the second half of the program here from Linton's Enchanted Gardens on County Road 17 in Elkhart. It is Mother's Day weekend, and Mark, you have really pulled the stops for Mom. Congratulations, and thank you.
Well, thank you, Craig. We've got a lot of ideas, both inside and out, that would make great gifts for Mom. We've got all sorts of blooming annuals as well as perennials, and that's what we have here today. These are all perennial flowers. You plant them once, they come back year after year. Each year, they get bigger and better. And this selection that we have here does best in full sun.
All right. All these items, by the way, available during Mother's Day weekend right here at Linton. So you watch the program, you see what you like, race out here and pick up on the special savings.
That's right, Craig. First one I want to share with the viewers, this is a new Shasta daisy. This is called Paladin. Beautiful pure white colored petals, bright yellow center. This is not like the old-fashioned daisy. This is a premium daisy. We also have another one that's even bigger and better. This one's called Victorian Secret.
Daisies. Boy, what gal doesn't like a beautiful looking daisy?
We also have some nice perennials here. A lot of folks call them miniature carnations. Their correct name is dianthus, also known as pinks. These are just loaded with buds. They'll be in full bloom for the next several weeks. This one is called First Scent Romance. It's only $9.99 for the 1 gallon plants. This one here with the red flower, this is called Firestar.
Well, the First Scent Romance, I can smell the scents. It's nice.
This one, Craig, is quite different and unique. It's got a lot more petals to it, and it's called Double Starlet.
Again, color is the theme here at Linton's. All kinds of different splashes of color.
Creeping phlox have been blooming for quite a while. It's always a first sign of spring. Nice rock garden plant. Only gets to be about 3 to 4 inches in height. Very, very low maintenance. We've got this creeping phlox called Emerald Blue.
You mentioned low maintenance, really, for the most part, no maintenance. Wouldn't you agree?
Pretty close to it. Just add water.
Exactly.
This here is Scabiosa, also known as a pincushion flower. Excellent butterfly magnet. This one is called Butterfly Blue.
Mark, a lot of supply here this weekend for people watching?
Oh my goodness, we have a fully stocked garden center and just probably about the biggest selection of plants that we've ever had. This one here is sea pinks and beautiful light pink colored flowers on a little tuft of grass here.
All right, up next.
This one's a palmonium, very unusual composite leaves here, real dark purple and green, lovely spikes of blue flowers. This is called Bressingham Purple.
These are the new plant introductions here at Linton's. Come see them this weekend.
Craig, this is extremely unusual. This is a new coneflower that we are growing. Very unusual flower heads on here, very dark. It does best in full sun, and it's called Black Sprite.
Excellent. What a nice look. Very, very nice.
This one here is a palmonium, nice variegated green and white leaves. You also have some pink coloration in the leaves as well. And then the light blue flowers. This is only $11.99. This here is a very, very spectacular bearded iris. Just absolutely love these flower heads. This is my wife's all-time favorite perennial flower. Extremely easy to grow, and each year it just simply gets bigger and better. This hybrid is called Spinoff, and this humongous plant is only $19.99. This here itself would make a lovely present for Mom.
It would. What a splash for a great price point.
Got a couple of unique tree peonies here. Got a nice, beautiful pale pastel yellow, as well as some hot pink. And oh, this is really neat here. I particularly like the orange flower. This is called Gum, and it's called Firestorm is the variety. It's only $12.99 for a 1-gallon plant.
Excellent. And up front?
Yeah, this here is a blooming little dwarf grass. It's called a lucerne blue-eyed grass. Very, very delicate blue flowers with a tiny yellow center to it, hovering above the grass-like type of leaves and foliage.
All right, some great ideas here at Linton's. Of course, hours all through the weekend till 6.
This is a candy tuft called Purity because of the pure white flowers, and takes on a nice mounding habit.
All right, got just about a half minute to wrap up here, Mark.
And what we've got here, this is a perennial pansy. This variety is called Etane, a very happy type of flower, only $8.99.
Well stated. It looks happy to me. It's smiling at us.
This is another iris, not yet blooming yet, but I particularly like this because of the variegated leaves and foliage. And this one is only $13.99.
All right. Well, Mark, some great ideas here for the folks at home. Again, hours all through the weekend till 6, Saturday and Sunday. It's Mother's Day weekend. Pick up on any of these new plant introductions that Mark has been talking about. And I tell you what, Mark, it's a great time to be honoring Mom, isn't it?
It is. This weekend, it's in her honor.
Absolutely. Mark, thanks so much. For Mark Linton, this is Craig Wallen. For our producer, Gary Martin, have yourself a great rest of the weekend. That'll do it till next time. So long, everybody.